Hello everybody. Welcome to my December recap of anime that I have finished. My completions for December. This is just given a quick summary of anything that I've watched over the course of this last month. It's not including manga of which I'm reading or anime that I've started but haven't finished yet, etc. etc. Just animes that I have finished. 23 completions this month, which is great. I don't think it's going to regularly be that high because I did finish off a lot of stuff that I had only a few episodes left on, etc. But yeah, my first completion of the month was the last few episodes of Code Geass Lelouch of the Rebellion. Not really my thing. Had some nice twists and stuff, whatever, but mecha in the first place is not my favorite genre. But yeah, I ended up rating this a 65. My rating scheme is not super objective or anything like that. It's just the vibes that I end up with once I finish the show. And yeah, so 65 for that. It's obviously a classic for a reason, but it's just not my kind of thing. My Dress Up Darling, I rated it as 75. I mean, it's a good little rom-com series, whatever. It's yeah, I mean, I'm sure most people have at least heard of it by about now or something, right? But yeah, not going to complain too much about that. At least it's done, and there we go. Akebi's sailor uniform was a fun, cute little experience, I guess. I'm also reading the manga for that as well, and the manga is a bit over the top on the fan service, and I really liked how the anime toned that down a little bit. It's I think a much more wholesome experience because of that. Like there's still a little bit in the anime, I think, but it's definitely nowhere near as bad as the manga. Haikyuu to the top and to the top part two, I hadn't already watched. I just hadn't had them on my list, so these do not count. But by the Grace of the Gods 2 is cute. I like it. It's a nice, comfy isekai. It's not the best isekai out there, but it's not the most original, etc., etc. But it's cute and it's yeah, very comfortable to watch. Rated that A70. Just the vibes I was getting as I was watching the show. Like it's not like anything about it is spectacular, but it's not bad. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Season 2, part 2. Yeah, I rated that an 80. I like reincarnated as a slime. What can I say? I'm not gonna go too in depth into that. It's just yeah, I like it, so I rated it high. Mm. I'm the villainess, so I'm taming the final boss. Is yeah, it was funny. I like a lot of the side characters, etc. Once again, it's not anything special when it comes to a villainess anime, but yeah, I rated it a 70. I only had a few episodes left of this one to finish off. Yeah, and there we are. And then my next life as a villainess, all routes lead to Doom X. So obviously my next life as a villainess is pretty funny as well. And yeah, once again, like there's nothing super special about it, but it's just yeah, a fun watch. So I've rated it at 70 as well. This was another one I was just finishing up the last few episodes as well. And so I'm a Spider, so what? I only had a few episodes of that left. Maybe a bit more than a few, but like 8 or 9. I was at least about halfway through the season. And once again, rated that a 70. I like the manga more because it focuses on the spider's point of view. But the anime does give you a lot of context surrounding what goes on just in the spider's life. So yeah, I understand why they've made it more like the web novel or light novel or whatever it is that they're adapting it from. But yeah, definitely an interesting concept and a fun watch. I do like it. Bafuri, I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense season 2. I didn't particularly like it as much as season 1. I don't know why I put it as 67, but like it's definitely once again another comfy watch. I don't know, it just didn't think it was as good as So I'm a Spider, so I rated it a bit lower, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I can't even remember what I rated the first one, but I mean, that's not a huge deal anyway. I don't really compare things together that much when I'm rating them. I just put it at the rating that the vibes are giving me as I'm watching. And that's where we ended up. I do like the series as a whole, though. And the anime, it definitely wasn't bad or anything. Nothing I've watched is super bad this month. Though Birdie Wing is probably the lowest that I've rated something this month. I don't know. It just felt so much like the first season, and they were just repeating similar story beats, but also, like, I don't know, the animations were fine, that they reused a lot, etc. But yeah, it didn't. I didn't care about this anime. I just completed it to get it off my list, basically because I'd started it a while ago. But yeah, we've got it done. We don't have to go back to it ever. My Isekai life, I gained a second character class and became the strongest sage in the world. A nice little short title there. I do actually quite enjoy this one. It's a bit dumb, but I just enjoy the main character in this and like all the slimes. Yeah, it's just it was a fun little watch, and I do enjoy the manga for it as well. But I haven't seen that pop up in my list for a while, so might have to see if it's still in my bookmarks or something, or if they've updated it in a while. Who knows? But yeah, definitely fun. The Executioner and Her Way of Life. I did enjoy this one. I've read the manga for it as well, ages ago. 75. Like, obviously, I enjoyed it a bit more than I enjoyed a lot of other things. But also, it's not like top tier. um, but yeah, it has like a fun little twist in the first episode, etc., etc., and some nice uh I don't know, like thriller elements. It's like a what's going on kind of thing. Yeah, fun, interesting anime. I yeah, definitely enjoyed it. Anime Guitaris was weird. um, it starts off as like a slice of life anime club kind of thing, but then it just gets weird and weirder. Like it wasn't bad, but it just definitely like I don't know even how I would I wouldn't. It's not like it's a must watch or anything like that, but like it's definitely something I would say that I don't know. Check it out, and it might be your thing, but I mean, it never gets rid of its cute slice of lifey feel or anything for the whole series, but it just gets wild. The last few episodes are definitely quite crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, not necessarily my cup of tea, but it was an interesting watch. I'm quitting heroing. Um, I believe I didn't necessarily rate this anime super high, but it has a super. I believe it has a super good ending theme. Um, but yeah, it was a watch. I think I've read the manga for this one as well, or at least like some of it. Um, and obviously there's still more potential for it to continue. I believe. I don't think it necessarily finished off at a full ending point, but oh wait, yeah, no, it did. Never mind. I think I'm getting confused with all the other isekai and etc. Similar stuff that I've watched and read recently. But yeah, who knows? It was fine. It was fine. Adachi and Shimamura is a cute romance slice of life kind of thing. Yeah, and I obviously enjoyed it. Definitely very enjoyable. I've read the translated novels, etc. For this, good stuff. If you don't mind Yuri, then I would definitely recommend it. Am I actually the strongest? I remember it kind of. I don't really remember it, but I rated it 65, which seems pretty around about on par for most of the Isekai stuff I watch. So, yeah, just another generic Isekai, I guess. I don't know. I from the picture that I'm seeing here, I can't really remember overly too much what happens. Oh wait, yeah, okay, no, I remember. He's the guy that starts off as a baby, makes cubes, etc. I think. Okay, yeah, no, it was fine. Like whatever. Just another anime to add to my list. Got something done, and there we go. Management of a novice alchemist is kind of similar. Just got it done. Like another just generic fantasy style. Main character is really good at something and goes and helps people, kind of thing. And there we go. Just yeah, not bad, but nothing special. I did watch it though, and there you go. I got a cheat skill in another world and become unrivaled in the real world too. Um, Also another kind of generic um isekai style anime, but this one I know I liked the animation style or the art style a bit more. Yeah, it was doing something different in that regard, and I guess that's why I put it up to 75. I'm in love with the villainess is another villainous story. Um, but yeah, this one's cute. Um, Rated this one an 80. Nice. It's more focused on romantic aspects, I guess. And once again, if you are a fan of Yuri or don't mind it, at the very least, I would definitely recommend it. So, Handyman Saito in Another World, another isekai. This one was fun as well. I didn't mind this one as much. Like it's still on the generic-ish side, but it's yeah, trying to be a little bit different. So yeah, I enjoyed that. 75. Farming Life in Another World. I read this manga for a while as well. Um, and yeah, just another isekai. But yeah, this one's about how a guy starts building up a village, etc., in another world. And because of like that, like kind of difference of him like building up something, other going around and doing things as much is kind of why I like that maybe a bit more than some of the others. Goblin Slayer. Gave that a 70. I think most people have heard about it. It's fun, right? It's based off D&D concepts. It's not bad. Obviously, it has its controversies, but I don't think that necessarily takes away too much. Goblin Slayer 2 is more of the same. Just a bit more generic-y than the first season of Goblin Slayer, I guess. And yeah, there we go. That's my month of completions for December 2023. Happy New Year, everyone. It is January the 1st right now. But yeah, that's my year. Any recommendations for me to watch going into the new year, please let me know. But yeah, that's 23 completions. Let's go to my profile. Total anime 815, 189.2 days watched, and 66.8 mean score. I guess I really do vote things in between like the 60s and the 70s a lot, don't I? But yeah, there you go. That is my month of completions in summary. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in this segment next month. Peace.